following presentation is an exploration of why college football players play through injuries and severe pain and its relationship to hegemonic masculinity. Some of the content in this documentary is not suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Every fall, thousands of college football players step onto the field to fight for victory. They play for their schools, the fans, their families. These unpaid amateur athletes sacrifice their bodies for the sake of sporting glory. But these victories don't come without a large price. Every fall, college football players put themselves at risk for severe injury. These injuries include broken arms, broken legs, concussions, torn ACLs, and in some rare cases, paralyzation. Too often these players hide their injuries and play through the pain. In this documentary, we ask, why? So what is the reason why these players hide their injuries and mask their pain? They're not getting paid. They're amateurs, right? They don't have livelihood to protect. Is it the coaches? Is it the media or their teammates? Maybe it's the fans. What is it? Let's face it, it's not just because they want to keep their scholarship or go to the pros. But I'll tell you what I think it is. When it comes down to it, and when you examine this issue, it is quite evident that the reason these college football players have created this phenomena of hiding their injuries from their coaches and hiding their injuries from their trainers and hiding their injuries from their teammates and masking their pain is because of the ideals associated with hegemonic masculinity. So what is hegemonic masculinity? Is it just a buzz phrase that I intend to throw around for the sake of this documentary? Actually, it refers to the belief in the existence of a culturally normative ideal of behavior for males. So society expects males to be strong, heterosexual, superior to women, and in sport these ideals are reinforced 100 times more. Hegemonic masculinity is why we hear phrases like this. Men don't cry. No pain, no gain. Man up. Pain is temporary, but pride is forever. So you think you're innocent. So you think you're perfect, and there's no way that you or anyone around you could possibly reinforce hegemonic masculinity as it pertains to college football players? Well, I beg to differ, and here's why. Spectators play a role in reinforcing the principles of hegemonic masculinity by glorifying hard hits and bashing those players who don't get up right after being smacked down. And who could forget about the wonderful media who glorifies hard hits with replay after replay after replay and makes heroes out of those who play through injuries despite the excruciating pain. And the coaches who push players to the limits, allow them to get back in the game only minutes after experiencing hits that can cause concussions, and call them punks or punish those who care about their health by snatching away their playing time.
Yeah, there are a lot of times when you play with pain. Most of the time when you're playing with pain, because you know you really love the sport, you really want to be out there with your teammates. Your teammates are out there busting, and you really want to go out there and bust it with them. That's probably the most times you're playing with pain and you really want to be out there. Well, it could be fair, but if you got fear, you shouldn't even be out there. Because when you're out there, you got to give it everything you got. So if you're going to get hurt, it's going to happen regardless. So I don't even look at it as that, as you're getting injured. Because getting injured, you know it's a risk when you put your pads on. You know it's a risk you can get hurt. So if you're going to fear and be timid, you shouldn't even play. It's not for you.